Florida Governor Ron DeSantis swears that he is just totally moved on from his fight with Disney. Yeah, the big feud, me retaliating against you, you suing me, I'm over it. Ron DeSantis told reporters this week, I'm not doing that anymore, he says. And then he also begged Disney CEO Bob Iger to please drop the lawsuit against me for retaliating against you for exercising your free speech rights. But, Ron DeSantis doesn't want the lawsuit dropped just because he's moved on. He actually is saying that the lawsuit should be dropped, to save face for Disney. Because as DeSantis put it, they're suing the state of Florida. They're going to lose that lawsuit. So, you probably want to just go ahead and drop it so nobody's talking about it anymore. Let's all move on. I've moved on. You should move on, DeSantis says. Nope, not going to happen, pal. And do you know why? Because Disney knows the same thing that you actually know, which is contradictory to what you said publicly, and that is that Disney has a rock-solid case. We already know that there's communications from the governor's office talking about what to do about Disney. How do we get back at them? So that's just what's already publicly known. This lawsuit moving forward is going to go into the discovery process, where Disney, of course, is going to get their hands on the text messages between you and your aides. It's going to get their hands on emails and text messages between your aides, your office, and Republicans in the state legislature. It's going to get their hands on every little dirty thing you said behind the scenes so that you could somehow punish Disney for coming out against your Don't Say Gay legislation. That's why you want the lawsuit dropped. Because this is not going to look good for you. If you had actually wanted to strip Disney of their little special district down there in South Florida, you could have done that the moment you were first sworn into office, before the Don't Say Gay legislation even materialized. But it wasn't a big deal then. It wasn't a big deal at all until Disney spoke out against you. And it's important to remember, folks, that Disney's hands are not clean in this whole mess. Because even after Disney was stripped of their special district, even after they had been attacked by the governor for speaking out against his legislation, their lobbyists, Disney's lobbyists, still helped pay for Ron DeSantis' second gubernatorial inaugural ball. So all of this fighting is a lot of it for show, because Disney's people are still giving money to Ron DeSantis. They're still making sure he had a hell of a good time at his inaugural ball. So behind the scenes, everybody actually kind of seems like it's one big club and we're not a part of it, right? But publicly, of course, you got to fight it. You got to file the lawsuit. They retaliated against us and all that. And yeah, I get it. But let's not pretend that there's any good side in this fight, because there is not. You have a little wannabe authoritarian governor in Ron DeSantis, and you have a massive multinational, multi-billion-dollar corporation that has been screwing over their workers for decades, that is still funding some of the worst politicians in the country. They're just mad that they didn't get everything they wanted and that they had to pay the price for speaking out because they thought it was publicly the right thing to do. Well, lesson learned, right, Disney? No matter who wins this fight, the state of Florida still loses. We either get to be proven that we have this authoritarian governor, or Disney loses and DeSantis consolidates his power even further. There's no good outcome here. It's an entirely disgusting crap show with Ron DeSantis as the ringmaster. Ring of Fire has fresh content 7 days a week, so if you want to be reminded about it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell to be notified every time a new video goes up.